Hi, my name's Douglas Mills. I'm here performing the part of the foreman in Tap Dogs in Singapore. We open tonight on Tuesday. We're playing here for the week, and you are watching Imagine TV.
Over 12 million people have been blown away by the high-energy tap sensation Tap Dogs. So hot, it's cool. For 8 shows only. 27th of May to 1st June at the MasterCard Theatre. Get your tickets now.
Tap Dogs came about, the guy called Dean Perry, who's the choreographer and creator of the show. He comes from a place in Newcastle in Australia, and he had a career in the sort of steel industry. It's like a steel town. And he also, from a young boy growing up, was a tap dancer. So the two kind of just started to merge together when he got older, and he realised that there was a great perspective or an idea where he can put this show together, and that's pretty much where Tap Dogs came from, was his persona, his life. I'll briefly take you through them. I play the foreman, which is the guy that's in charge, like you'd have on any building site. You then have a second in charge, which is self-explanatory. You have a guy that's we call the enforcer, who's the sort of big, moody, bit of a fighter, but he's nice, but you have to be careful. We got the funky guy, which he's very charismatic, a bit of a ladies' man, if you like. He kind of occasionally dances a bit different to us, and we have to stop that. We've then got the kid apprentice role, which is the guy that kind of follows me and shadows me and kind of imagining training up to that role. And then you have the rat, which is the funny one. He annoys everybody all the time. The show, I think the biggest strength of the show's evolving is definitely within the direction of characters. There's been set changes, there's been small tweaks as well all the time. So for us, you don't feel like there's a huge development. But if you go back and look at the show 18 years ago and then look at it today, this massively changed, you know, and I think it's now got an amazing lighting sort of production that goes alongside it. We've got women involved in the show, which as musicians, and that was because we didn't want to change the image of Tap Dogs, which is a male-orientated production, but by having the women, we've started having this kind of cheeky relationship with the girls, and yeah, it's just been tweaked and tweaked, and it's better now, and it's more modernised production. I think a lot of people perceive tap dance sort of that Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire era, so you'd imagine it in the top hat and the tails, and Tap Dogs has very much brought tap dance into the 20th century, and I think when people see the show, they can't really understand how we do what we do, because we're kind of normal blokes as well. We're not, you know, we don't all have huge dancing backgrounds, but we've all been tap dancers from the age of like 3 or 4 years old. And the choreography is very much designed, you know, you've probably seen the boots we wear, it's very heavy, it's very powerful. And we've added a danger element to tap, you know, like you didn't see, I mean, you saw me dancing between all the sparks of a power grinder. That's, you know, that's cool. And I think that's what Tap Dogs has done, is it's opened up a new era of what you can actually do with tap dance. And as I said, it's been to so many places around the world and been successful that it's great. It's good for people to see it, because it's a different way of tap dancing, and I think that in its day, especially 20 years ago, I mean, it was a huge impact, and it's still making that impact today. So yeah, they're really physical. We have to be pretty fit, and fatigue is a big thing for us. You know, we work for 80 minutes non-stop. At times, it's a bit like being an athlete, I guess, and at times you're sprinting, and then you're jogging, and then you're in between, and then you're sprinting again, and that's we don't really get to stop. So if you ask any sports person to do that, you know, footballers moan about playing 2 matches a week. We play 8 matches a week, you know, and we don't stop. So. Yeah, everyone's a little bit different, and I guess our fitness regime only really comes into play when we're not touring, because when we're touring, the show is its own fitness regime. You know, to do that once, sometimes twice a day, you're done. You know, you've had your physical, that's enough. You know, and I guess you just support it with good diet. Really, is what we try and do. You know. All the time. My wife hates it. Yeah, it's terrible. You can't. You just if you're standing in a shop, you just do that. It's in our blood. It's hard not to. We're Tap Dogs. We're here for 8 shows this week, Tuesday to Sunday. Come and see us. We're going to be gone. It'll be too late.